What has changed since Summer Alpha is that we've really put a lot of focus on combat now. We feel that the rest of the game systems are in place and we are starting to polish up the other systems which we haven't been quite happy with yet. And combat is one of those. So the idea of the new items we've introduced, the new armors and the rework of the weapons, is to improve the combat system and allow you to more specifically build combat roles. Previously we felt that all characters were roughly able to perform the same things. They had the roughly same survivability and there was not a lot of difference between the weapons. Our goal was now to distinguish these weapons more and through introducing light and medium armor allow you a modifier on top of these weapons which even more diversifies the range of roles you can cover in combat.
Light armor makes you very vulnerable, but it boosts your abilities, it boosts your healing output, it boosts your damage output, so that is suitable for a very aggressive playstyle.
Personally, my favorite combination of armor and weapons is light armor with daggers, because you can make a really deadly assassin with it. A character who cannot take a lot of hits, but when he gets close and the enemy team ignores him just a little bit too long, he can be super deadly.
And then on the other end of the spectrum there is now heavy armor that protects you very, very well. You're really hard to kill in heavy armor, and that allows you to really charge into the enemy group and fulfill, for instance, a disruptive role, right? Interrupting spellcasters, harassing the healers, really in the middle of the enemy lines.
We want you to be able to play that really tough, heroic character who can run into the enemy team and take a bunch of hits and disrupt their activities. Like all other items, you can combine the heavy and light armors freely with other items in Albion. So the classless system means you choose what class you want to build. You choose, through choosing a weapon and a set of armor, how your character is going to be able to perform on the battlefield, what abilities he'll be able to perform. And there are endless combinations to find which are really powerful and that fulfill a unique role on the battlefield of Albion.
We also reworked all the abilities in the game. One of the objectives was to give each weapon and each item in the game a unique characteristic. So when you pick an axe, you know that you're gonna be dealing a lot of damage. That's what an axe is for. A hammer, on the other hand, is more of a disruptive weapon. It's for, like, you know, stopping spellcasters, stop people from using their abilities, stunning them, knocking them back, that kind of thing. So when you pick a specific item, you know exactly what role that item will fulfill. And likewise, when you see an enemy with a certain type of weapon, you know exactly what that enemy is capable of and what role that enemy probably plays inside the team.
In our tests so far, we feel that the new classless system, the new amount of armors, the rework of the spells, the improvement of effects, everything that we've done has massively improved the combat experience. Every player now feels that they have to fulfill a role, and only through fulfilling your role perfectly can your team win. It's a much deeper battle experience than before.